So it's a large number doing PhD. And next time, in this year 2019, so MSc candidates would not be eligible to write ARS examination. So it's only PhD, and you are lucky that you have joined. And those who are selected are also lucky. And subsequently, only PhD persons will be eligible. In fact, UGC has made this mandatory. They will be implementing from 2021, and we will be implementing from 19. And next examination, whenever it comes, whether 19 or 20 or whatever. So that will be the kind of condition eligibility criteria. And we have very consciously done this. You might ask me why. This is one of the reforms. We have almost done 50, 60 important reforms, and we're bringing out a document. And the reforms in ICAR, what we have done in past 3 years. And some of them are having very far-reaching impacts. So this is one. Why I say, because you should also know, because you might have questions why PhD. You yourself face a lot of inconvenience when you come with MSc, because you have to go back and then be there somewhere to continue your PhD and spend time. So in the process, first 5 years of your research life, which is so important to establish yourself as a researcher. And that's what I did. For 10 years, I didn't go for any training. I didn't go anywhere. And in fact, I trained maybe several hundred people without undergoing any training in my own area of specialization during those 10 years. And why I say so, that if you focus on developing one field, it takes time. And if you do that, then you are leader in that field. So nobody else on earth can beat you, because you have developed the field. You know what the ins and outs of the area, and you are established. So 5 to 10 years of your initial life, if you spend here and there and धक्का खा के इधर उधर परेशान होके भागोगे, so obviously you can't establish yourself. And when you don't establish in initial years, subsequent years, you only become a person to criticize the system and lost somewhere, and in the process you don't contribute anything and become so frustrated and only look after your own family and yourself, and that's it. So as a scientist, you completely lose your identity. And you only do a job to earn your living. That's what many people. And I believe that today is the day not to have a resolve not to do that, but to establish yourself as a scientist who is actually recognized as a scientist. So you are basically a scientist, and you should establish yourself as a scientist. How do you do that? So your plan of action should be ready from here. Before leaving from this institute, you are telling artificial intelligence, your plan of action should be ready from here. Nobody on earth can. I tell you, the kind of freedom ICAR provides, no other organization provides. No other organization provides the kind of freedom. So then you will realize when you join another organization, that's the reason why people from other organizations, they join and they leave that and come to ICAR. People have gone to bank and come to ICAR. I wrote the civil service main exam and I dropped that to be a scientist and to be a scientist, and that's what the English will tell you. And so obviously so there are plenty of scope to actually do, explore, innovate, and then establish yourself. So that's the first thing I will say. So that is one point, that why we have taken the decision that it should be PhD. For your own sake, that once you complete, and I tell you, PhD is the most crucial phase in your life. In a hurry, if you do something for the sake of getting a degree because you have to join, or because you have to go back and do something in a hurry and then just for the sake of submitting a thesis and getting a degree, that's a big blunder in life. PhD is the period where you can peacefully do your excellent work and publish at least 3, 4 public papers in international journals of repute, and there you establish yourself as a researcher, as a scientist. And we don't do, because we get disturbed. There is an exam and you write the exam and then get selected and come here and then, training here and there, subject matter this and that, and then when you go back to institute you are not happy, and then you have all complaints and then you are lost. The life is gone. So your Ph.D., which must have provided the first kick to you as a scientist, is gone. The kind of research, the quality of research you were supposed to do in Ph.D. is gone. The kind of learnings that you must have during Ph.D. is gone. Because subsequently when you start your career, you like to plan your experiment, you haven't learned it properly. If you don't learn properly, how do you plan your experiment? What should be the method? That is where we commit blunders. We don't use appropriate method to answer the question that we are asking. So we are lost. Because we don't have any learnings. We don't learn anything there in that phase. So we are in a hurry. We just complete coursework and do something here and there and then leave it halfway and then come and then go back. And so I don't blame you that you are here. But you have this difficulty. The job is important. You can't deny that. Nobody can deny the job is not important. You can't do this. So that's the reason why you have applied and you are here. Perfectly all right. But at the same time, if you look at the other side, so you have difficulty. So we have taken this. And then the other point is that the whole world is moving in that direction. Outside world, if you see that you are going to remain as a scientist, the scientist without Ph.D. has very little sense and meaning in today's context, globally, and so also nationally. So Ph.D. is a must. Gone are those days that you can do MSc and then roam around and then, for your own promotion, you need this. And if you have Ph.D., someone rightly said that we need to go for postdoc. And then you can immediately plan, because 2 years of probation, and then you can plan for a kind of postdoc, maybe 1 year. There are plenty of opportunities. And we have initiated a postdoc program for 10 people, 10 or 20 people, I think 10. No, not that. Our in-house postdoc, that IRI has some 30, probably 30. IRI has some, and some only deemed universities, and some number we have initiated. So anyone after completing this would like to come for as a postdoc within the country in the institution of relevance. So most welcome. And outside, now we are going to do this from the next plan, that sending people, our own people, as a postdoc. So for Ph.D. it's already there. Netaji Subhash fellowship is already there. But postdoc we are going to have some fellowship, and so that we send our own people for postdoc. And now we have introduced inside the country in our own institutions, IRI 10, I think other institutions some number. So exactly I don't remember. So we have done this. And for abroad also we'll do this. And we are alive to that situation, and we appreciate that suggestion whosoever gave, and that is what we are going to do. So there are other regions. If I describe only, I take whole time for that. And this is something which is sometimes is heartening and happy to see that 27, not 27, how many? 26 out of 32 are from IRI. And, but then, when I looked at, that's the reason why I wanted your introduction. It's not just that you IRI, maybe you have spent 1 or 2 years, that's it. So, but you are coming from, many different universities. So that is what is very, very satisfying. And anybody from Karnataka and US, Bangalore or Dharwad? Both of you. So Dharwad used to do pretty good, but now it has gone down, and so that's worrisome. And anybody from Kerala Agriculture University? So two are there, three are there. And TNAU, two are there, two and three. And Haryana Agriculture University, one is there. And PAU, one is there. So I think JB Pant 4, 5 are there. And then so there are a few universities. Raipur, you are there. One or two each from institutions. Jammu Kashmir, two of the institutes. Anyone? Rajasthan Agriculture University. Any one of them? From? Two are there. And Gujarat? None. And Maharashtra? Three are there. Okay. So this is the structure, and why I'm asking this, because I go to every university to deliver convocation address and also interact with the people, and that's a message I would carry through these universities to address the problems what they are confronting, and then when I see the kind of structure with regard to gender, it's almost a 50-50. And so that's what we want. At least 30% we say, but then you are already more than 40, close to 45, 55, 55, 55, 45 maybe. And so that's a good representation. I am extremely happy to see, and that gender balance is already restored. And though there were distortions, and it was said that I have been coming to these, how many batches? 7 batches. 7 batches. I have been addressing people here, the youngsters, and listening to you and what all you say, and also at the same time going back with a message that there is certain degree of satisfaction prevailing, but a great deal of discontent still there in many areas, and that needs to be really addressed. And if I have to come back to those points, certainly, the kind of funds which is required for research. Uh, the other day, I met one, tall personality, and he was inquiring why, there is little fund available for, we did some reform. ICAR was reviewed by a very eminent committee, the ex-secretary, Ph.D, and then have given report. So we are analyzing for implementation. So we are also reviewed, ASRB was also reviewed, and ASRBs were reviewed, and then our performance is being reviewed, and National Academy of Science was reviewed by us, and almost 5-6 reviews, important reviews happened during this period. Everybody, and KVKs were reviewed and graded, and so we were reviewed. Why? Because everybody is judging us for our performance, and they think that ICR is too big an organization, and is wasting money and not delivering. That's the kind of perception people have, that they're not delivering as much that they should deliver. And you all know that how many institutions, KVKs, universities are growing in number. So obviously when someone looks at it and feels that it is too big a system, and obviously it might be consuming a huge amount of money. The other day, the DG, CSIR and myself were at a dinner table, we were discussing, and when I said that my total budget including salary is 7,800 crore, and out of 7,800 crore, 65% goes as salary. So you can imagine what is left. So only 30-35% left for research. And out of that research budget, what is so-called research budget, you have the capitals. You have always repairing, maintenance is a big one, particularly the old institutions. And then you have new constructions coming up here and there. And also we are giving funds to the universities for building of variety of facilities, and so on and so forth. Almost 300, 350 crores we provide to the university for building different infrastructure facilities every year. So, so this is the kind of thing. So obviously, the money for actual research available is relatively very less. But when I say that only one of my variety, that is Pusa Basmati 1121, those who are from IRI know this, that Pusa Basmati 1121, the longest grain ever in the world, that gives, by way of export, gives 15,000 crore rupees as a return to this country. 15,000 crore rupees. The potato varieties which are grown, the potato varieties, these hisabs were not available. I have got it done recently. The potato varieties which are grown in this country, which were developed by CPRI Simla, the total, the gross value generated by these varieties are 54,000 crores. 54,000 crores. And past 3 years, the sugarcane variety CO 238 has given us billions of rupees, and several thousand crores. I don't remember the figure now. Several thousand crores as additional benefit to the farmers, and very importantly, this has this has contributed to enhance production of sugar to the tune of 32 million tons, and we require just 25 million tons, and we do not know what to do with this sugar, and that's the reason why the government has taken decision to produce bioethanol from sugarcane. Sugarcane juice is going to be diverted. This is a policy decision developed by ICAR. So that's the, if I keep counting, it will take time. And likewise, I am documenting contributions and sending to everybody concerned. That was the biggest block which was available, and contributing to the thought process that the ICR is not doing much. And